You will succeed while others fail if you do just one thing. Don't listen to your emotions. People say that be just yourself, What is your ideal self? What do you really want? Like, for example, in the morning you don't want to get up from the bed. In the morning you don't want to exercise. In the morning you don't want to read books. That is your self. That is your real self. What you really want to do is change that self through willpower. And if you keep listening to your emotions is telling you to eat that junk food, so you eat the junk food, and you don't exercise willpower over it, then you are losing in life. And many people are going to say that willpower depletes over time. It will reduce over time, in the day. Yeah, it's obvious willpower is going to reduce. It's just like a muscle. Willpower is just like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the more it will grow. For example, if you train your biceps, then after a few times you'll feel burn there, you feel like your biceps are burning, and your like ability to lift more will reduce. And that is the same as willpower depletion. But after a few times, if you just keep exercising your biceps, it will grow in size, and it will you would be able to lift more heavier weights. Why? Because you got stronger. And that is what most people don't understand. They think that willpower depletes, so don't depend on willpower, throw that junk food. How difficult is it for you to go and buy junk food again? How difficult it is for you? Like, for example, everyone has markets in their home, situated near to their home, and they can easily go and buy junk food. Like, how difficult it is. People tell you to uninstall Instagram, then you will never be able to be addicted to Instagram. How useful that advice is. If you uninstall your Instagram, how difficult it is for you to go and install the Instagram app again. It isn't really difficult, right? So there is no authority. I have seen people who what is called that porn site blocker have installed on their computer. But after a few days, they will uninstall it and start watching porn again. Like, really, that happens. And that happens because people haven't exercised their willpower muscle. So you actually need a really, practical thing that you can exercise your willpower on. For example, you can keep the Instagram app on your phone, and you need to exercise the willpower that you will not open it. Sometimes you might, and you need to forgive yourself for that. Sometimes you might, unconsciously, you're improving, you are doing the things unconsciously. You're open. It's like you might don't even know. You might be sitting in somewhere in a cafe or going out with your friends, and just open your phone and just open the Instagram. It's just like muscle memory for you. And that is how they hook you in. They have, made you incapable. They have made you disabled. The Instagram app, Mark Zuckerberg have made you disabled. You can't even exercise willpower. You can't even think straight while using the app. Like, you are not using the app for a purpose. For example, you need to text someone. You think that, I'm going to Instagram to text someone. But after a few time, after you scroll on the Instagram app, and you even forget the fact that you are here to, DM someone, to ask them about something. But no. Like, seriously. So don't delete your Instagram app. Just keep it on your phone and monitor your behavior. Like, what happens in your mind, what goes in your mind. Journal about it. When you see the Instagram app and you want to click on it, just go and write a few sentences what you are actually feeling on your journal. And I hope that you are journaling, and maybe if you aren't, just start journaling. Okay. Don't, you don't need an authentic, video dedicated to journaling, which I have in my YouTube channel, a lot of videos dedicated to journaling. But you just need to start journaling, okay? Because you will be able to understand your ideas, your impulsive behaviors better if you start journaling. So whenever you see the Instagram app, you'll have the urge to click on it. Sometimes you might, and you need to forgive yourself for that. Sometimes you might even scroll. Then after you're going to remember, I was abstaining from using Instagram. Because, most of us are not addicted to alcohol or, cigarettes. We are addicted to social media, internet, junk food, and all of those things that are even more harmful than alcohol and cigarettes. Alcohol and cigarettes can kill you, but, internet addiction, social media addiction, and junk food will make you disabled. It's like you are living in a body, but you don't have a soul. You don't have a purpose. You don't have a life. It's like going through life like a ghost. That is even worse than being dead, you know. So exercising your willpower is even more important because it's like a skill. It's like a muscle. You grow it eventually. And during the nights, most of our willpowers deplete. And that is true for all cases. And that's why you need to go to sleep early. Like around 9 to 10 you should be on the bed. If you aren't, you know, why do, like, there is a thing that people say that my best conversations are made in the AM. Like they wake up to 1, 2, 3 AM and they talk to people. And at that time they were really, really, you know, themselves vulnerable and talk about a lot of stuff. Why does that happen? Because your willpower has depleted throughout like most people throughout their day go through without talking to people, and you know, without, you know, expressing their emotions, their negative emotions, their positive emotions, what goes on in their mind. They don't express it to people. They keep the willpower in check and don't talk about this stuff to people. But during the night, what happens is that your willpower has depleted. You have like 1 to 2% of willpower. And if you stay awake, you will start becoming vulnerable and might reveal some sensitive information about yourself to the people who actually don't care about that information. But you would be, you know, you would think that the other person cares about this information, and so you will start talking to them and they will reveal everything about you, which they can eventually use against you, which I have seen happening to a few friends of mine and to me too. I have also done the same shit. I have also gone through the same shit, and I have, you know, suffered because of that. And some of my friends have too. So I actually know what happens when you like talk to someone in the AM, like 1 AM, 2 AM, 3 AM. Like that is, people think that is a good thing, being vulnerable. Yes, being vulnerable is good. Don't exercise willpower on your emotions, on your thoughts throughout the day. But go to sleep early because you are going to reveal a lot of sensitive information. So to anyone who says that willpower is, you know, not useful, willpower will deplete, stop doing that, because it's clear that you haven't leveled up in your willpower skill. If you keep leveling up, if you just keep doing small exercises like the one I told, Instagram app, or maybe you are addicted to junk food, just keep a junk food in front of you the whole day. Like that is something like the marshmallow test. The people who can resist the temptation to eat one marshmallow for, you know, 15 minutes, they will be given 2 marshmallows. But a very few kids actually did. Some kids, you know, licked the marshmallow. Some kids actually took small bits. And that is the similar for you. Can you control your willpower? Can you exercise willpower and control your cravings for the junk food for the whole day? Can you do that? If you can, you have improved your skill, you know, willpower skill. You are going to level 1. Then eventually you start doing even more things. Like for example, you are addicted to alcohol or cigarettes. You keep them in front of you. You keep them in front of your sight, and you don't do it. And that will give you the authority. That will build the confidence inside of you that yes, I am fucking, you know, I'm fucking something. I have controlled my, you know, feelings. I have controlled my urges. I have controlled my desires. And that is really, really powerful. It will not only this, like practicing willpower this way will not only improve your willpower, but will also improve your confidence to say no to people. So the next time your friend offers you a cigarette or alcohol or that junk food, you'll be able to say no, I don't do that. It won't be like, no, I actually don't want to do that, but you know, I'll just do a little bit. You won't be like that. You won't be like that guy who says that he doesn't smoke, but he will only smoke a bit. He won't smoke, but he will only smoke a bit. So don't be like that guy. Exercise willpower, because willpower is necessary to being human. To being human, willpower is necessary. It is, like I told, it is a muscle. You exercise it, you grow it. If you leave it, if you just, you know, throw it away, you don't exercise it, your willpower muscle will go stagnant and it will not increase in strength. Exercising willpower improves its strength, improves its, you know, reflexibility, and makes you even more confident in saying no to the addiction that you were like, to the things that you were addicted before. So that's it for today's video, and if you like today's video, subscribe to us, because here we help young men become the best version of themselves. So see you in another video, and until then, have a great time.